Hi everyone, I'm Shelby and I'm a teacher here at the Yoga Shala in College Park, Florida, right in Orlando. And I teach Monday through Fridays from 8:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. And I also teach Tuesday evenings from 5 to 7 p.m. I've been teaching for almost 3 years here. I did my apprenticeship with Krista Shirley, who is the owner of the Yoga Shala. So today we're going to be talking about Chakrasana, which is our backward roll or backward somersault, also called wheel pose because the word chakra refers to a wheel. I would say that if you don't have a teacher and you're doing this on your own, I would spend as much time as you can doing the prep work and wait until you can spend that one time, that one opportunity with a teacher's guidance to help you get over or to make sure that you're doing this pose properly so that you don't get this transition pose comes after poses where we are already lying flat on the ground on our backs. And so really this is a clean way of transitioning to the next pose. Instead of having to sit up, come into your plank for your vinyasa and doing your whole vinyasa. It's just a cleaner way to just come right into your plank. I will be sharing with you where we find this pose throughout our Ashtanga practice in the primary series. I will also show you some prep work that you can do to learn how to do this pose. And then finally, I will also show you how to fully do this pose. Okay, so how you're going to prep for this pose is you're going to lie down flat on your mat and you're going to lift your legs up and over and at the same time bring your hands up and over. Your aim is to get your feet and your hands to touch at the same time. Now admittedly, I don't think my feet and my hands touch exactly at the same moment, but it's pretty close. So you're aiming for that, and you're going to just repeat this movement, lifting the legs up and over, arms up and over. If you can do that 10 times every day, that's great. That's really going to get you closer to where you need to be. You're working on building the strength here in the core, and eventually you're also working on building strength in your arms to lift yourself up. At first, when you roll over, you're really going to be using momentum. You're going to be using that momentum of bringing the legs over and forcing yourself to go over. As you get used to the movement and the sensation of being upside down and going in a backward somersault, you'll work on building the strength in the arms as well. And I will show you a version of the pose or of this transition pose where we slow it down a little bit and you can see how the arms look. So after a lot of the prep work, eventually you will be able to go over on your own, but all of it comes down to is a lot of strength in the arms. As you're bringing yourself over, you're really pushing into the ground with your arms, your hands, and really using the strength of your arms to get yourself over. You really don't want to roll really on your head. I mean, your head may touch and roll, but you're not doing just a rollover over your head. You're using the strength of your arms to push yourself over, okay? And that's super important because you don't want to hurt your neck. And you want to try to roll in a straight line rather than off to one side or off to the other side. And I've made that mistake in the past, and I've paid the price of not being able to turn my neck or having issues with the neck and having to back off of it for a while. So really spend the time doing the prep work, building the strength, and you will find that eventually that Chakrasana will just come and you'll get it. For the modified or alternate version of Chakrasana, which is the slow version, there are 3 steps. Step 1, bring the legs all the way over. Step 2 is place your hands one at a time into position. Step 3 is push, using the strength of the arms, bringing yourself all the way over. So in the Ashtanga primary series, you find this pose in 4 places. And the first one, where it occurs, it happens after Supta Padangusthasana, where you're lying down on your back and taking hold of each big toe and holding it up, opening it to the side. So you're already on your back and ready to do a backward somersault. The next time you see it is after Setu Bandhasana, which is also a pose where you're already on your back. So again, it's easy to go right into it and do this backward roll. The next time we see it is after your Urdhva Dhanurasana, your back bends. Again, if you're doing a back bend and not standing up from it, you come right down to your mat, you're already on your back. And then the last time we see it is after Uttana Padasana, which is that pose that almost looks like a boat pose, or right after fish pose. So again, it's easy to come right down, you're already on your back, and then easy to just roll over backwards. Thank you so much for joining us, and let us know in the comments below if you're working on Chakrasana, if you can do Chakrasana, or if you think you might just try it. Try some of that prep work. And be sure to sign up for our newsletter. We've got all sorts of good tips in there and information about signing up for our retreats to Greece and Spain this coming summer. So those are sure to be super exciting. So be sure to give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and also share it with your friends. Thank you.